Today we're gonna be making keto peanut butter and chocolate chip cookies. This is one of the house favorite recipes. It's super easy to make and it's great for when you're looking for a simple dessert. So let's jump into the ingredients. For today's recipe, we're gonna need half a cup or 70 grams of unsweetened peanut butter, half teaspoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 1 egg, 1/3 of a cup of unsweetened chocolate chips, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 cup of almond flour, a pinch of salt, half teaspoon of baking powder, and 4 tablespoons of erythritol. So we're gonna start by preheating our oven at 325. First thing we're gonna do is to add our coconut oil. When you're putting your coconut oil, make sure that it's completely melted. Then we're gonna add our erythritol. Proceed to add your vanilla. And lastly, add your egg. Once you have all those 4 ingredients into your bowl, we're gonna mix them until they are well combined. Once our ingredients are all mixed together, we're gonna add our peanut butter. To measure my peanut butter, I'm gonna be using my scale because I think it's easier, but you can just measure it in a cup and whatever works best for you. We're gonna be using 70 grams of peanut butter or half of a cup. I have measured my peanut butter and now we're gonna mix all together. The peanut butter is a little bit hard to mix, but you just have to keep stirring until they're all combined. Once your batter reaches this type of consistency, thicker kind of batter, we're gonna add the almond flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Almond flour, pinch of salt, baking soda, and baking powder. Now we're gonna mix all our ingredients till we get the cookie dough consistency. Once all our ingredients are well combined, we're gonna add the chocolate chips and mix all together. At this point, I'm just gonna mix it with my hands because it's easier. So our dough is all mixed together with the chocolate chips, and now it's time to place it into a baking sheet. So I have my baking sheet over here and I'm gonna grease it up so my cookies don't stick to it. I'm gonna be using butter spray, but you can just use regular oil or butter. The next step will be to make balls with our cookie dough and lay them on the baking sheet. We're just gonna make cookie dough balls and place them all over the baking sheet. Make sure they have like 4 finger distance so they don't stick to each other. This recipe will make around 10 to 12 cookies, depending how big you make them. So I laid my cookies onto the baking sheet, and the next step will be just to press them with 3 fingers, like this, to spread the dough a little bit. So your cookies should look something like this on your baking sheet. And now we're gonna pop this into the oven for around 10 to 12 minutes. So our oven is already preheated, and then this into the oven. I'm gonna start with 10 minutes, check on them. If they're golden brown, you can pop them out. If they are not, you can just wait a couple more minutes or until they are golden brown. So my 10 minutes have passed. I'm gonna check on my cookies. And just to make sure, I'm gonna check underneath the cookies. So I'm checking underneath my cookies. They look brown on the bottom. And now we're just gonna let them cool for about 15 to 20 minutes. So our cookies have cooled down. And now I'm gonna transfer them into a plate and we're gonna try them out. And there you have it, guys, your peanut butter and chocolate chips keto cookies. They're super delicious. They're super chewy in the inside but crispy on the outside. They're just so good, guys. I hope you guys liked the recipe. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, turn on the bell button so it notifies you when I upload a new video, and leave a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys on my next video.